And Tony Auckland from the State Information Technology Department. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I think technology just goes up the scale every single year. Was that a fair statement?
I'd like to see the scale. I'd like to know what
Well,
you're rating
astronomical,
it on,
of course.
it seems like we all get more items that we put online and more items that we need to be worried about securing online.
And so, Tony, I'm sticking with you because you use the word worry a little bit. And that's where cybersecurity comes into play, right? So we need to fix that worry and make it better, kind of?
Well, kind of. I mean, I think with anything that we all want to put online or anything that we have in our homes that are connected to the Internet of Things, everything today, we should all be concerned with our digital footprint and how we're protecting ourselves and our assets while we're online, both at work and at home.
So what are some ways that just at home, maybe keep it like a simple answer that we could protect ourselves? Is it like an antivirus scanner or just don't click on this thing?
Well, all of that and above and more. I think you should always be careful to be sure that you're being very skeptical when you get things in email and text messages and so forth. There's a lot of scams out there always trying to phish you for information and social engineer you for sure. Certainly you want to make sure you have products that you are protecting yourself, whether that be anti-malware, combination anti-malware and antivirus, and MFA, multi-factor authentication, two-factor authentication, things that make sure you know that you're the one who asked for that transfer or whatever it is that you're working with online. There's so many things that you're doing that you need to be very wary and skeptical as to what it is that you're actually clicking on. And did you ask for that email to come in? Do you know the people are sending that? Is it just a random question that you got and the answer is yes, so you can get to there? No, you got to be careful.
I would say that free iPhone that says that you get, probably not what you're expecting.
Yeah, I'm willing to put a lot of bets on it's not real.
Yeah, so do your homework, I guess, a little bit too. And part of that, Allison, is why you're here, because North Dakotans, is it just strictly North Dakotans, the conference that's coming up, or can people regionally show up?
Anybody can come in. We do try and market to North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. Most participants are from North Dakota, but it's statewide.
Okay, so let's elaborate a little bit more on what BSC is doing. This is the Regional Cybersecurity Conference held at BSC, as stated, but I don't think this is for students, right? This is for professionals already in the region?
It is for both. It's actually critical infrastructure and cybersecurity. So we talk about everything from cybersecurity to phishing. We do have a large student population that comes every year. We usually have at least 100. This year registrations are still coming in. But we're almost at 60 already, which is great. And then as far as professionals, they come from banking, they come from the energy industry, they come from the universities around the state. So it really is a good fit for everyone.
And that's one of the best things about CyberCon. It is combined critical infrastructure and cybersecurity conference. North Dakota having quite the critical infrastructure presence that we do in things like energy, banking, and more. This year we also have an artificial intelligence track. So we are going to be having a full track just for that line of speakers and education. And it's professionals, students, people from all over. So we get a lot of people from many different career fields across that spectrum. So that's more than just IT and cyber.
Okay, so and I would imagine all these speakers are coming in from just different realms of the cyber world and cybersecurity versus so you listen in that regard, and then there's also hands-on approaches too.
We have some workshops. We have a pre-conference that's coming up this year. We also have many people that are speaking at our event that are from around the nation. So Rachel Wilson, who's the head of wealth management, security for wealth management at Morgan Stanley, she'll be one of our keynote speakers. You know, we have an organization that does a lot of open source intelligence, trying to help find missing people and helping different law enforcement individuals across the nation and the world, a group of volunteers that crowdsource open source intelligence to try to help find those people and reconnect them with their families if possible. And then we'll have speakers directly related to things like education and critical infrastructures of, like I mentioned before, energy and banking and so forth.
I mean, I think just the aspect too of continued education. I think every single business at this point has some sort of security level in the cyber world, right?
We sure hope so.
Yeah, and imagine if we didn't have that. We need to keep adapting to all of this, and so that's why this is going to be super important. Allison, going back to you, just tell us the lowdown of the conference, like the times, the dates, registration, everything.
The conference this year, we always want to be in the early part of October because October is Cybersecurity Month. So this year we're we're hitting it very early, September 30th and October 1st. We have a 3-hour pre-conference session on AI on Tuesday morning, September 30th. That starts at 8:30. We have plenty of seats available in that one. Registration is $30. And then the conference itself starts at about 12:30 on September 30th, and it goes all day October 1st. It will be between BSC's new Advanced Technology Center and the National Energy Center of Excellence. We'll be using both of those spaces this year. And then the conference will wrap up on October 2nd with a free post-conference 8-hour session that is going to talk about the Internet of Things. So.
Yeah, I guarantee you're going to get something out of it, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Allison and Tony. We appreciate it.